Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Supreme Court dismisses Leonard and APC application for lacking in merit. The Supreme Court has dismissed an application for review of the judgment which sacked the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Bayelsa State, David Leonard, and his deputy, Senator Bayekare Kuma. According to Justice Amina Ago, who read the judgment, the application lacks merit, adding that the decision of the courts are final. She added that the applicant failed to point out error, stating that the judgment is final for all ages. The Apex Court judge said the judgment is final in the real sense, and no court on earth can review the judgment. Guys, this is the latest from today regarding the final decision of APC application in Bayelsa State. Remember Bayelsa State, what happened? That the governorship candidate, the APC candidate was disqualified as a result of his deputy having a fraudulent result, which the opponents, the PDP, used against him to say that when they had a review to look at the application for who won the election, PDP was able to bring out that the Leonard's deputy has a fraud result. His result was fraudulent. And as a result, Mary Odili judged in favor of PDP. And since then, APC has not been, there's been serious crisis within APC. Some has blamed Oshomole, the person of the national chairman, saying it was his fault, that the candidates were not thoroughly and properly screened. And as well, they've taken the case again to court to ask the Supreme Court to have a review and look at it. Today, the Supreme Court sat to look at, to see the evidence APC has as to why the result should be turned. Remember that Leonard really won the election. He did won the election, no doubt. But in the election of Nigeria, when you come with your, as a governor and deputy, you come as a pair. So the pair is together as one. Whatever happens to A happens to B. So with governorship candidates, your opposition will look for every means possible to discredit you. That's exactly what happened in APC. Exactly. So the deputy, the person that was to stand in the place of a deputy for him, had a result problem. But guess what? This person has served in Nigerian Senate for his full term as an APC person, serving in the stead of senatorial district representing Bayelsa State. And after he has finished serving he came now to start in his own state as he started as a deputy. Probably by the time his governor has finished, then he will go forth to say he's contesting as a governor. But guess what? He implicated and indicted the person of David Leonard. And so today was the day the Supreme Court was to sit and have a review on APC, saying that there was a mistake as to what has happened with the judgment of the courts. That their own candidates should not have been sacked. Remember that their candidate duly, according to INEC, won the election. But when PDP presented their facts, and according to section, subsection, subsection, quoting the way the lawyers will quote it, he was removed from office, and the second best came in, which happened to be the PDP candidate. So Nigerians, it seems for once that our judiciary system is beginning to have some sense of direction, and the rule of law is beginning to be obeyed in Nigeria. But this can be tied to what happened to Omoyele Sowore when the rule of law was not obeyed in Nigeria, and American government has to write to Nigerian government saying what is going on here, what is really happening, that the court system is totally ignored in Nigeria, And since then, Nigerian government has tried their best possible to obey the rule of law. And that's why PDP is also dragging APC to court again as regarding Buhari's 2019 presidential election, if he really won that election. So they are going back to court because they are beginning to have some level of confidence in our judiciary system as a result of what happened from Omoyele Sowore. Nigerians, I tell you, things are changing. It might not be as drastic as you want, but gradually the political setting is gradually taking shape. The change might not be as evident as you want to see, but when we keep calling on the international community, they will also lend a voice to the Nigerian political setting to steer it in the right direction. Because what is going on right now in the Nigerian political setting is unbecoming. There is no proper rule of law. A judge will give an order and it will be ignored bluntly. So these are things that are happening. And today, the court has judged in favor again of PDP, saying that APC has lacked evidence to prove that they deserve to be there. So what do you want to say now regarding the person who has been a senator in Nigeria representing Bayelsa State with a fraudulent result? Nigerians, we need to wake up and say no to evil that is happening and prevailing in our community. That's why we are calling on the youth and calling on, young men and women who are gifted and who think they have a passion and a leading to become, to lead in Nigeria. Please, come out. Don't stay in the hiding. Don't say it's not my business. Please don't say that. For if every one of us keeps saying it's not my business, then we should be prepared to take it as it is. These people will come and they would lead us, and whatever they say, we have to abide by it. But if you and I are there, if we get involved in politics and we have a say, then we can, they cannot just, say laws and just say things that we are not happy with. We are able to say before it is being passed into law. But if none of us are there, if people that are gifted, that have been well read, that have gone to school, people that are, that are ready and ready to steer Nigeria in the right direction, do not involve themselves in the politics of today, how can we duly say that we have won, or we've had our say, or we don't want this, we don't want that? We can't say that. We can't. But if we are there and such decisions and words come up, we're able to say no, I don't agree, I don't accept. We're able to object and to make sure that what we want is seen. But if every one of us, you and I, nobody is there, every one of us is leaving it for them to run, then whatever they decide, we will have to abide by it. And that's the gospel truth. That is the honest truth. But if we don't want this, people that have not been, most of them in this political arena has not been prepared. They are just there by chance, and they just want to do whatever they feel. They just want to do anything. But we will not allow them to carry on going like this. We must speak up against injustice. We must speak up against evil prevailing in our society. You and I must stand up for what is right. You and I must say no to evil plaguing our community and our society. These people, if you keep quiet, they are going to just, they will not do anything. They will not. Why do I say that? You can see it for yourself. Look at the amount of money Nigeria has and look at what is happening. See the amount of money that leaders have been looting. These are Nigerian money that can be used, to alleviate poverty, make sure that our health system and sector is well looked after, These are things that will make our education system of international standard. But no, they will rather launder it and take it abroad. That's why I would like you to please subscribe, like, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news and you are informed with all that is going on in Nigeria. Thanks for listening. God bless you. Don't forget to leave a comment. Bye.